Hey guys, so I'm back on my iPhone filming, so we'll see how this goes, but this is Nepenthes update number 15. This is the 15th Nepenthes update that I have done, so here we go. I feel like it's customary to start over here now, so we are going to start with my Nepenthes vogelii. It is putting out a new picture back here, so I'm not getting able to enjoy that as English is good, okay. But it's making ever and ever bigger leaves, so they're getting really big, and it's gonna be really, really cool because it's making these pictures really big. And then here we have the Nepenthes thalangensis, and you can see one really big picture, the newest one back there, that I'm really, really proud of. And the plant's doing pretty well itself. The Nepenthes glabrata behind it, it doesn't seem to be doing that well foliage-wise. I guess it's just settling in because, I mean, it's still, like, technically a newish one to my greenhouse. But it's making these bigger pictures. You know, there's one right here. It's pretty big for this species. It's a really tiny, tiny species. So if you have a terrarium or a vivarium, that would be good. A good species for that. Got that question recently. My Nepenthes singalana here is behaving like the Nepenthes vogelii, and it's making really big pictures as well. This one is a new picture, it's big, so it's just opening and excitement. And yet another my Nepenthes jacquelineae is making really, really quite larger pictures. This one's just starting to pop open, and this one popped open a few days ago, so the peristome isn't fully flared, but it will be cool in time. And I thinned the sphagnum moss out around it because I was worried, you know, maybe a bit too moist. Wow. And this guy back here is my Nepenthes spectabilis by thalangensis, and it caught a lot of ants yesterday. I don't know if you can see that in there, but it's pretty dark. You can see all those little dots, ants, even a living one in there, wow. And that's vining pretty well, you know, it's getting up there, getting some sun. And right in the near of it is this Nepenthes jungle bells is what I was told it was. I really have no idea what it is. It looks like it could be. This is, jungle bells is sibulonensis by ventricosus, so I mean, I guess it passes off as that. But it's making these basils and everything, and this stuff, wow. And then this guy, I just harvested the seeds a couple of videos ago, and those are almost being ready to get planted. But, so here is that vine, and it goes up to right here, and it's making all these low-hanging pictures below the little thing that I have it sitting on, which will look cool when they all open up and inflate and be happy. Here's a noteworthy one, which is my Nepenthes jambon, which is, I guess, particularly a rare species, and it came back, it just, like, made this little basil here, and it's really nice from this, like, dead little plant that I had, and it's really pretty, so you're welcome, my amazing talent. Here comes the swamp coder! I'm gonna try to keep you guys out of the wind, so I'm gonna talk louder, keep the iPhone lower. So, this guy right here, this is my Nepenthes spathulata by Botziana, and it goes all the way up there and gets lost in that tangled mess. And then all the way up at the greenhouse, you can see where it has flowered over the fall, and it's growing the length of the greenhouse now. And it's making a basil too, so it's the little pictures there. Back here I have my oddities shelf, and this little guy, which is my Nepenthes Botziana by Mira. Yeah, I was close. I got the part right, but you know, it's doing okay. Actually, it's my slowest growing Nepenthes out of every single Nepenthes I've ever owned, and I do not like it, so I put it back there to see if that would help. And here directly in the wind is my Nepenthes Bongzo by Cruncuncta. I don't even know what this one is, but it has sibulonensis and ventricosa and Bongzo in it, so that's like a big picture, and it looks pitchery. And it's coming off that plant back there, which you can see when I focus the iPhone, because it doesn't autofocus because it's stupid and it's a piece of crap. But the plant itself is good, so you know, we're good. So here is my Nepenthes Momoka, which is one of the earlier ones I got. You can see it in some of my very, very early videos. And it's having this nice little picture out here. And it also made another back here, which is recently open, not super new, but recent. So let's use that word, it's a good word. And this guy right here purpled up a lot. This is my Nepenthes gracillima, which is purple species, and it's purple. And then here you can see my Bongzo robusto, which is robusting out. That was a really bad pun, a new picture. And it has some old pictures on it. You can see they're black and cool. This guy back here, which is my Lowii by campanulata, is making a really big basil leaf and another really big basil leaf after another really big basil leaf, and they're pretty big. And here you go is my mother plant, and it's making a picture over here. Nice. So much Nepenthes Lowii, because here's my Nepenthes Lowii by spectabilis, which is looking spectabulous. It has these hairs under the lid, and a dead pitcher over here because it's old, no killing in this greenhouse. And right here we have another, which is cool. It's opening, it's gonna be cool, you guys, it's really good leaf. There's my Nepenthes ventricosa by Tresmatiensis, which is really not doing the best, but it is alive, and it's making, like, even though the mother plant's not doing great, it's making those massive basils, and you can see how much I paid for it. Let's just cover that up. There you go. And then here you have the picture of my Nepenthes Melvino, which is the father of some of the pollen of these plants that I made seeds with, so yeah, English again. And then over here we have the majority of the Paphiopedilums. There were two that I passed by on this little Nepenthes update, because it is a Nepenthes update, so we're going to ignore the orchids. But here we have some Nepenthes seeds, which have not sprouted, but the medium's doing well, so that is a plus. And I can, if these don't sprout, just stay with me here. If they're like not viable or something, I have those other seeds that I can plant that I'm pretty sure are viable, so we'll see how that goes. Down here I have all my wonderful sphagnum. It's not sphagnum, it's also not sphagnum or whatever, it's sphagnum, because pH in English is PHF. And then we have more down here because we can, and we have more here because we can, and on the other side of the greenhouse, we also have more, just because we can. Over there you can see my dead Drosera, which are dead, but over here we have a lot of sphagnum, and it looks just mighty dandy and stuff. The sun's making all the contrast weird, but if I can get right here and focus for you guys, you can see kind of green, kind of red. This one's kind of red, actually it's fully red, but it's looking really nice for the spring, you know, popping up. Nice, fun to play with. Wow. And for you people that like weird carnivorous plants, there's a Sarracenia purpureo. Do not forget to subscribe if you like this video to see a new video every single Friday. Like this one will be at Friday. And also like the video if you liked it, because that helps me out. And thanks for supporting my channel. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.